What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. This is Zombie, and when we last left off, we just talked to what seems to be the head honcho of Spacer's Choice. Um, he wants us to go get some power generator, some type of thing, from the settlement of deserters, people who used to work in this Edgewater area and left. Well, is that an impasse of do we take it from them to where they do not have the power and have all their power diverted to the Space of Choice building here? Or do we let them have it and then we don't have the power generator we need for a ship? So I've got Parvati here with me. It's a NPC character that wanted to join in on the mission. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. What else? What else do I got here? Oh yes, gotta talk to the Vicar. She wanted me to talk to him to see about what to do. Cause I better put my guns away so they're not sitting here thinking I'm here to shoot them up. How do you get in this building? What? Oh, as you go in through here. Yeah. Here he is. What's up, dude?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along with the DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season's tossball predictions. The quickest way out of town.
Um, let's see. Provided I want to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? She thought something else maybe. Oh, we'll go with the first option.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh,
You
my
wanted to
bad.
speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant. Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters. This one.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of that? Right, can we wrap this up? What do you think of the group?
They've rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Aw, I can't do the intelligence. I'm not high enough. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Um, is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale.
Uh-huh.
However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. All very fascinating, I'm sure. We got going. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
Writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Make a compelling argument. It seems to me the authorities will be interested to hear you're after this contraband text. I need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this. You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Sure. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Happy now?
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
About the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a
I
church.
know, but Speaker says the universe is a machine, and it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass.
Okay. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
Just comes off cold to me.
Alright, well, let's get back to it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, huh?
Didn't want to do that. We'll talk later. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and head out. Let me see if I can see journal. Here we go. Side quest. Let's go ahead and do a side quest. No, companion quest. Ooh, or I can do bounty hunt. You know what? I'll do this one first since we're still in Edgewater. Okay. My only concern is 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. Knock, knock, open up.
But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Hey, buddy.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Yeah.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Wait, there are standards for your hair?
In the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues, mofo.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
So, you're saying you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. My apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work
Just gonna say it's an IOU.
A bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Alright, so we talked to him. Now we got to we'll talk to Martin. Yes, he owes money too.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. That's a new drug of some kind.
Sure.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he said it. That's why he wants me to pay up. No.
I forgot to do that option earlier.
I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see your payment.
I'll leave you be. Alright, got his money. Now we need to talk to good old Phyllis Granger. Figure out what they're gonna say. I think Phyllis is a female name. Could be wrong, but we'll try. I think it is a female. Yep.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Excuse me, who do you think you are? Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
They're not my deeds and not my gravesite. The guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I
Forgive
guess.
about the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh, so it's family.
Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Stacy's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
He's the closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fine.
That's stupid.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property.
Oh, wow.
What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What? What? Can't be
I'm
serious.
bloody serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket, Spacer's choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
You. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. As Adams was connected to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace. The rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, I guess I'll let you get back to work. That's kinda messed up. Alright, Ludwig. Guess we gotta go to you. Salt Tuna Cannery, the only source of protein a busy worker needs. So it's like salty tuna? Or is salt tuna the name of the fish? Is it just the tuna that is a bit more salty? Sorry, I was testing my settings here. Okay. So wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh, did I just go out the wrong exit and I gotta go all the way around? Just running all over these graves. Excuse me, sir. Need to talk to you. I didn't know this was here.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Good to know.
Ludwig.
Ludwig, need to talk to you.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Backup.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your wrestling stakes. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about? Are you okay? You seem confused. What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folks.
Hey,
All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanical. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Sure, if your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly. Some spacer's chaw. Few bit cartons. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay. Papa Army's paying enlistment fees.
Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Sweet. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright. Got a question for you.
Go on.
Let's see what this is about. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihood, they will take away our very lives.
Uh-huh. Alright, sure, well, you got grave site fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. This means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Oh hey, I leveled up. Skill point available. Alright, let me get my stealth up. A couple points. My dialogue. Get my tech up too. And I'll get my ranged up too. There we go. No, apply. Yes. Go over to journal. Oh, another side quest. Okay. So we'll go ahead, we'll do the die robot. That's not too far away. Take this thing out real quick, help this whack job out. Oh, Mr. Scout. I've got a shotgun with your name on it. Wait a minute.
Bet I could fix them up smart.
Yeah.
Searching.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted.
Yeah. Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical, yeah. If you yell for real, you're liable to scream.
I want to talk to him first.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Oh, okay. Are you damaged?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Oh. The junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Go ahead and fix him up, Pavati.
Yep, I see the problem. Navmar got dislodged. He's taking a tumble. Gotta give it a good push and wait for the quick. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Pavati, why'd you name him mechanical?
On account I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of Space Guard.
Oh yeah, I know that book. Is that an Aetherwave serial or something?
Hebs to Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night.
Huh.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy. Alright. That's done. Didn't have to kill him. He wasn't a threat. Go back, talk to this guy, tell him he's crazy. I'm trying to get Conrad to get his money. Or his IOU. Hey, he's outside now. All done. All done.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about the scout.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own leg. Pulled it off the
His
table.
ear looks like it's like molten.
Actually, don't tell me.
His
That's
left
my
ear.
imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer.
He's a little hot-headed.
A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh. You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory. Lavatory. Wow, lavatory. Jesus Christ. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, I'll let you be. Alright, let's go try talking to Conrad again real quick. Sorry if you guys hear the crickets in the background. That's from Hades' tank. He didn't eat all of them and they're hiding somewhere. I haven't gotten a chance to try and find them to get rid of them before they make more babies. I just basically got rid of all the ones that were in his tank before. It was crazy. There had to have been at least 100 crickets hiding in one of the trees that he rests on.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Oh, hey, there it is. Got it. Alright, so we'll finish up with Ludwig's stuff here. And then we'll head back and try talking to Conrad again. Better than nature. Anti-Cleos. Facial mask skin cream. Energizing ointment. Superior anthracillin. Is that what that is? And something bread. I can't read. Whole. Trip something. Now with, does that say radioactive charcoals? Alright. Got it, sir. Oh, that package you mentioned.
This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the hand of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
This guy really hates robots.
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Okay.
Thanks God for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Lee Thompson.
Already done, sir.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
I don't blame him.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one?
There's the rub. If the mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its course. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, can you help?
I don't reckon so.
No?
I work with computers.
Your ear's on fire too now.
Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanical she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Yeah. What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Yes, you do. Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero-G to your memory.
Gee, thanks. Alright. We're not doing that logic module yet. We'll do that once, we're gonna finish up small grave matter. Well, we're gonna talk to Silas, let him know what's going on with Conrad. And that dude don't have anything to give. See what Conrad says about it. Not Conrad, Silas. I keep taking my gun out.
Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Pravati.
Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About those fees you wanted.
Trouble?
Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. Gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
Well, that's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
I'll take a look. Alright, I guess we're sneaking into Conrad's house. Try and get some dirt on him. See how well this goes over. Plasma cutter. It's like a cyber sword from Halo. Give me 1 second. I just realized they called it cyber sword. It's the energy sword. Shame on me.
What can I do for you?
Sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
So you prepare corpses for burial. Pretty specific job description.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
Got some questions for
Go
you.
ahead.
Seem pretty enthusiastic about this
Edgewater has
place.
been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What do you know about this
The
plague?
plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards herniation.
Huh. It sounds like a certain plague that we've got going on right now. What you're describing sounds a lot like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Oh. Why don't you treat all your
Company
workers?
policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us. so we treat the best among us.
Uh-huh. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild.
Of
Have you
course.
met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Um, that's all for now. Well, you know, no, hold on. See if there's anything else. Nope. Let's go. Just gonna shut this. Stay out there. Keep him occupied. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and no one's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Uh-oh. This is the guy that, ooh, a light assault rifle. Really? Parvati? You just had to open the door? Oh, God, you gave me away. Alright. You got some questions. Some answering to do, mister.
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
You know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
They were probably worth a few
More than a
bits.
few. Those teeth were his personal savings.
Oh, wow.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious. Yeah. Gross.
Measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Oh. Are you sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine.
Okay.
Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects.
Oh, okay.
Take his own life.
Okay. So the town never had to pay a
We
penalty.
can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, so this quest is complete. Go ahead and go turn this in to Silas. These are quite some, well, never mind, I was going to say there's quite some load times, but we just loaded. Alright, I did it again.
That's a threat. That's some kind of hibernation suit.
What? I need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about it?
You first. I know you buried him.
Yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Salad gold teeth could be worth something if you
Yeah.
pulled him out.
Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be.
Oh.
Supposed to commend his body to the earth. I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggest that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he goes from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for them, I
No,
guess.
find anything.
Got a question for you.
Yeah?
There's a lot of people in Marauders.
Oh, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, the company's gonna dock my pay.
This town must be in pretty bad shape.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds.
Not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a gravedigger?
Hang on, doing some math in my head. 20, 30, 31. All my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. The only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay, that's all for now. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode here, but before I do, let me move this mic here up to a different location so I can kind of talk a bit better here. Alright. They talked a little bit about suicide in this episode. Suicide is something I take to heart. I've had friends that have lost to suicide. It's no joke. If you feel, or if you feel anybody in your family, your friends, or anybody in general, if they feel like they might be heading down that route, talk to them. Try and get them help. I'm going to include the number to the suicide hotline down in the description for this video. But just, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, the anxiety is getting to you, I know how it is. I deal with it. I have general anxiety disorder and depression, so I know what it's like. I've had my bad days. I've had my days where I wondered what I was doing here. And I am also here to tell you that it does get better. There's a light at the end of that dark tunnel. And you just got to keep pushing through it. If you can work up that courage, go talk to someone professionally. Talk to your doctor. Get with a therapist. They'll be able to help you work through what's going on and get you in that direction to start getting that back. Because this depression, it's a chemical imbalance in the brain. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's not something that you are just putting yourself in. This is something that is medically wrong with you. And if you don't get that taken care of, if you don't find those things to help produce that serotonin, whether it be becoming more active or taking some medication, then the days are going to continue to be rough. I've dealt with it for many years. It turned out that I've had at least 10 years of depression built up that went undiagnosed because it took so long for me to finally go see a doctor and a specialist and everything to work on starting to get better. And it's still a long road for me too. I mean, I admit there's still some days that get rough for me. There are some days that, you know, you may not see a video from me, and it's not because I don't want to upload for you guys or anything like that. It's just it's one of those days, and I like to call them my dark days, my heavy days. I will say to my family, you know, everything's feeling heavy again, and that's when they kind of know that, all right, they'll, you know, kind of talk to me and try and help me through it the ways they can. Sometimes they just can't talk to you. Sometimes it's something that you may need to go to a professional about because they know more than what your family may know on how to handle it. Especially if your family members don't go through the depression and have never had it and they don't understand it, they may not understand how you're feeling. You can't fault them either for that. That's just something that you have to go through it to truly understand it. So I'll leave this episode here on that note. If you guys liked it, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, check me out on my other social media channels. And I can't say that I'll be able to answer every one of you, but if you do feel like you do need someone to talk to, you know, try hitting me up. You know, message me on one of my social medias. I'll try and check them. I can't make any guarantees, so please don't depend on me being able to help you through what's going on. I'll try, and if I do respond, I'll try my best to help, but just if you feel like you need to just get help, if you know someone in your family or your friends that need that help, don't force them. Don't make them feel like they are a problem, but just talk to them. See if they've thought about going that route. Let them know that it has helped people. Help them get that courage and that strength to take that step, because that is a big step for them to take. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.